Are you ready for my challenges?
I'm ready to win.
The best car here is mine.
The goal was to annoy, and you guys have failed.
I would so much rather you did. Oh, we're just gonna die right here.
Did you just vomit on my car?
Well, my car has some issues.
That V8 sound.
Giddy up, E39.
Calculating. Isn't bad.
Correct guidance, not possible.
Filippo, what are you thinking?
Hot jambalaya. This is Doug DeMuro, and today I'm here to announce that I've bought a new Doug car. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to buy any new cars, and buying a new car is a big deal for me. It takes a lot of thought and planning and excitement and happiness, but also there's a lot that goes into it. It's a very special and emotional time for me, which is why I've purchased this. A 2013 Porsche Cayenne Turbo with 140,000 miles on it. There are a lot of very cool cars that you can buy for the price of the cheapest brand new car. And this costs about the same as the cheapest new car, around $18,000 for a brand new Nissan Versa. Or you could have a Cayenne Turbo with a twin turbo V8, 500 horsepower, all-wheel drive, and a ridiculous amount of luxuries for 11 years ago. And so I'm thrilled to announce my new Doug car, which is gonna take on my friends in a series of challenges. Now, my friends and I have all bought what we think are the very best used modern enthusiast cars that you can get for the price of the cheapest brand new car. And I've devised a set of challenges that all the cars will participate in over a series of videos.
God's chariot, meet God's chariot. Hi, Matt.
Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Kenan,
Nice
nice to meet you.
A pleasure. Nice car.
You have the same car?
Well, one can never have too many. I saw your listing. I've been looking for a car to do these challenges we're going to do, and I could think of no more perfect car than the E39 M5. Fast, comfortable, relatively reliable, and again, finished in the best color. Digging into it, it looks like the wheels have been refinished at some point in the past, and it looks like the finish is starting to fade, which is kind of normal. It starts to fall off of these wheels, but unless they're like mine. And then I noticed it's missing some stuff down here, so it looks like it's missing
as it
the
ages,
port
it turns
chop,
like
it will start. There are layers in there, and the gas will start to turn yellow, and that's exactly what we have happening there. Pretty good. Your diffuser is pretty nice. These come loose very frequently, but that seems to be intact, which is good. And coming to the trunk, opening this. Oh, your trunk struts are pretty good. That's nice to see. Normally those are all worn out. One of the big checks I like to do is always open up the toolkit and make sure, see if it has everything. Wow, it does have everything. That's crazy. Wow, you've got the most important tool of them all, the tow hook. For E39 M5, it's good to have. I'm not going to take it. You can really see how this finish is flaking away. And it looks like someone scratched this, unfortunately. Maybe it was keyed. Some smooth brain, knuckle dragging troglodyte seems to have damaged this beautiful car, but I guess it happens. One of the great engines. Oh, look at that. Oh, your hood struts work. That's good. So let's see. Well, I can tell it, yeah, it's definitely been worked on before. This core support's not original. It's missing all the stickers that should be here. The expansion tank is yellow, telling me it's original, which kind of makes me question the cooling system a little bit, and your coolant level is a little bit low. The battery terminal cover here is missing. The oil cap on the other side for symmetry is on backwards. And then this wire should be run back behind there. That's the appropriate way to run that. Yeah, it looks like the oil pump reservoir bushings are a little bit worn.
Yeah, so look, I know it's got some things, but tell you what, take $1,000 off.
All right, deal.
All right.
Thank you. And that is how you win this challenge.
Doug challenged me to find the best modern enthusiast car for less than the cost of the cheapest new car in America. And I think after a bunch of searching, looking online, I finally found it. As all of you know, I love Corvettes. And this is my chance to prove that the C6 Corvette is the best sports car if you're cheap like I am and want all around excellence. Doug hasn't told me what the challenges are, but I'm confident that I can win. And this is it, a 2005 Chevrolet Corvette, America's sports car, LS2 V8. And I'm just so excited to drive it around, do these challenges, whatever they are, and win. 6-speed manual, check. 400 horsepower LS2 V8, check.
It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good. Watch out now. Cause baby, I feel real good and I wish I would. Watch out now. It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good. Watch out now. Everybody watch out. Watch out now.
I am so gonna win this challenge. America will win. All right, driving this Cayenne Turbo. This is really cool, and I truly mean that. I have wanted to spend some time in one of these ever since I realized how cheap they've gotten. It's pretty easy to pick one of these up for right around $20,000, and this was probably a $110,000, $120,000 car back when it was new 10 years ago. The thing that has always really appealed to me specifically about the Cayenne Turbo is they seem to be pretty reliable. We get them submitted to cars and bids pretty regularly with big miles. This one has 140,000 miles on it, and honestly, it's still pretty good. And I really do think that this is the best car for this challenge. You know, the thing about this challenge is we're going to go to a dry lake bed and do some performance car things. And I haven't told the others what the challenges are or exactly what we're going to be doing, but I'm thinking this car can be practical, it can carry a lot of stuff, it's fast, 500 horsepower, it handles well, it's certainly going to be more reliable than whatever the others bought, and I just think that this car will win whichever challenges I deem necessary.
Okay, driving my E39 M5. Naturally for this challenge, I just felt like it's the right car. It's the right car for everything. It's great at road trips. It's really fast. It's practical. They are relatively reliable. And of course, I get a manual transmission, which is exactly what I wanted. I don't know what the others have picked for this, but this is the car. It covers so many bases and it does it so well. So whatever we're gonna do with it, I feel pretty confidently that I will get there, I will do well, and of course I get to drive an Icon. I don't know what kind of Icons they're going to get for the price of a Versa, but it ain't an Icon like this one is, I'll tell you that. So for those of you who've lived under a rock and don't know what the E39 M5 is, it was the BMW produced the high performance car version of their 5 Series, powered by the S62 V8, which is a phenomenal engine. It has 8 individual throttle bodies. It makes 394 horsepower and 369 foot-pounds of torque. And the E39 is regarded by enthusiasts as being one of the best, not only for the way it looks, which is very restrained and very tasteful, but they drive really well. This one has almost 185,000 miles on it. Seeing these with miles is not rare because people drive these cars and they're so usable and lovable.
I am so happy with my choice. This is gonna win. It's gonna win. Will my wife make fun of me for being a divorced dad lookalike? Yeah, but who cares? Because it's a Corvette. Let me give you some of the basic stats here. In case you're not quite as familiar with Corvettes as enthusiasts are, as the lovers of America are. This is a C6, right? So the 6th generation Corvette, 05 to 2013. This is the very first year, it's an 05. It has a 6-liter LS2 V8 under the hood, 400 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque, weighs something like 3,200 pounds, and crucially, a 6-speed manual. This has just over 70,000 miles, 70,766 to be precise. Yeah. 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 Now, I will say that this car definitely shows its age a little bit in the way it drives. I haven't driven one of these in a long time, but this car has sort of more of the suspension's definitely feeling a little bit older, if you will. It just feels a little bit worn out. Flooring it here. Oh, it still goes big. Oh man, I'm shocked by that. Now, this car's got a little bit of a shudder when I'm going highway speeds. There's some wheel balancing and tire balancing issues that could certainly improve a little bit. No surprise, given its mileage level and cost. But this thing's cool. These cars are just plain cool. And I really, okay, you can buy a Nissan Versa, or you can get this. What could possibly go wrong? I'm driving around in a Corvette.
It feels pretty good. There are some things with it that I noticed, like the suspension is tired, but the engine is there. It feels, it's got plenty of power. This is a very healthy feeling S62. The things I don't like, this shifter is annoying. The shifter bushings are completely worn out, and it's like stirring a pot of soup. There's just no feel to it in or out of gear, so that's kind of an irritant. But really, like everything else in this car, it seems pretty well sorted. It seems like a good driver.
Nobody's told me what the challenges are. Doug is, I think, planning all of them, and his brain works in mysterious and evil ways. Evil ways. But it doesn't matter because this car will win them all. How can it not? What can't it do? Yeah. Oh my God. This is what power feels like. This is what American joy feels like. This is so good. This is America.
I'm so glad we're doing this challenge because I've wanted to do this. Like, prove that these Cayennes are pretty good cars. And even though Porsche has this kind of rep for being unreliable, and you know, German cars as they age aren't reliable cars, etc., expensive to own, I have a feeling that these cars aren't so bad. This really is an amazing buy for 18 or 19 grand, whatever we spent. I'm really pretty impressed with this car, and I really legitimately think that it's cool. And when I see them on the road, I'm like, yeah, that is still a cool car 10 years later.
Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this car. I own one and drive it every day, and it just gets me so excited. I love the M5 so much. Damn, what a car. Woo! Only one half of the horn is working. That's outstanding.
Ooh, I got a G meter. 0 Gs right now. What really matters? Manual transmission and the V8 under the hood. And it's a light, fun rear-wheel drive sports car. And you can get it for less than the cheapest new car in America. That's a dream. Still 0 Gs. But you know what? You don't need no Gs to have fun in this car. Drive this car, you are a G. Can't believe I said that.
Okay, I've invited all my friends to come here to the waterfront for some reason. Let's take a look at what they've all got. Oh, of course, Mr. Corvette gets himself a Corvette.
That's me.
But you are a C7 Corvette man, and I believe this is a C6 Corvette.
We had a little bit of a price
There was a budgetary issue.
But that's great.
What does a C7 cost?
30, 35.
This was
20.
20 grand. So what is the deal? This is a manual transmission?
2005, so first year of the C6,
Yep.
manual transmission, LS2 6-liter V8.
6-liter.
It's got it all.
6-liter big burly
It's
V8.
got a hatchback, it's got T-tops, it's got a burly V8, it's got it all.
How
Like I
much
said,
power does the big American muscle car make?
out of 6-liter, 400 horsepower.
400
pound-feet of torque.
horsepower. This car, 4.8 liters, 500 horsepower.
But you know what this car is? Faster 0 to 60 than that car is.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I do not believe
That is
not
a
with you
factual
driving.
well, I didn't say that. Just in general.
You do the skip shift.
When they tested it in Le Mans, because it's Le Mans Blue, this was faster.
This is Le Mans Blue.
That is Le Mans Blue with a cashmere interior.
As if anyone ever drove a base C6 to Le Mans.
What about you? You brought a suburban mom-mobile.
This is 500. This is a turbo. 500 turbocharged horsepower.
I brought the ultimate enthusiast car. Manual transmission, a naturally aspirated V8, 2-door, 2-seat. It's a perfect sports car. I still can't believe you brought not a manual car, not a naturally
I brought
aspirated car.
a comfortable car because the challenges involve us going
Is this
somewhere.
what aging is like? Do you also have like soccer balls, cones in the back?
This
something for
is
soccer
an
practice?
enthusiast automobile manufactured by Porsche with a turbocharged V8. Oh, here he comes.
Oh.
Of course.
It's Maserati Nick in, well, it's Maserati.
Maserati Nick has brought none other than his own Maserati.
I think, am I at the wrong event here? I thought the challenge was to bring really cool, interesting cars.
Yeah.
This is a Pininfarina design, Ferrari V8 derived Maserati Quattroporte,
Nick.
as you would say.
Nick, the challenge involves us going somewhere that's far away and doing things. Aren't you concerned you're going to have problems?
I will be looking the best while doing it, sounding the best while
Looking the
doing
best
it,
while breaking down.
and if it makes it there and back, I think I'll be the clear winner. So, as they say in my business,
big if.
with great risk comes great reward, and I'm ready to bring home the gold.
What is wrong with you? First off, what did your car cost?
14K.
14K.
Cash.
So what are you into it though, all in? You painted the wheels.
Like about 15 and change.
15
So I'm
and
I'm
change.
below budget, which I think ought to count as like points ahead of the game.
Are you worried that you're just not gonna make it? And like, this is where that car will live for the rest of its life.
I guess the good news is Doug will have room for me and my kids in the back of
That's
his
a
mommy
great point.
hauler. So
So this
Excellent
car
point.
has how much power?
435 horsepower, I believe, is what it's rated at.
435. And what was the original sticker price of this vehicle?
About 140. So
140.
I got it 90% off, which Filippo and I know that's a deal.
My goodness.
This car was 120. What did this cost?
60.
60 or so. So you have the least powerful and the cheapest car in true
Therefore,
Filippo
it will be
fashion.
the easiest to maintain. It's the best for everybody.
It's the best for
For
everybody.
everybody.
Is anybody,
perfect.
by the way, surprised that Kenan has not yet arrived here?
But he'll be here meticulously.
That is, Kenan only knows how to arrive to places meticulously,
Meticulously.
wearing some sort of annoying timepiece. Ah, yes.
He in his own car.
Listening to classical music, no doubt, Kenan has shown up in his own car. Although this is not literally your car, I notice you have, was this turquoise color, factory M color for your grille modification?
I will be removing it. But gentlemen, this is how you do it. I want to point something out. Traffic, yeah, that's what you take kids to school in. Boring.
You're driving a silver sedan.
Hilariously optimistic.
You
The
brought
greatest
your
car ever made.
You brought your own car. It's not interesting. It's not exciting. We could have all predicted this.
The E39 M5 was one of the all-time great do-everything vehicles. It was known as that when it came out. It's known as that today.
This is just a slightly worse version of the car that you drive every day.
which is the greatest car, period.
Kenan.
So it's still very excellent.
You've spent more in maintenance in the last month than this challenge should cost.
Not relevant. This particular car is
we all
pathetic.
would have, though, if we had owned these cars for any
Yeah.
period of time.
What is the backstory with this car? How did you manage to find this?
I wanted to find basically my car, and I did that. This car and mine are about 800 VINs apart. They came over together on the same boat from Germany, were delivered to the United States the same day. Which
This is,
that's
you've
it.
literally found a twin to your car.
And this one is pretty well maintained. It
This
does
one
all
is
right.
pretty well maintained?
Yeah.
What
it
does this
drives pretty well.
cost?
So this was around 20 grand.
Right around 20 grand. How around are we talking?
Close enough. You can call it 20 grand.
You can get these easily for the price of it. You've just decided to be a Kenan and
Get a slightly nicer one. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't get mine exactly because God knows how much that would cost. But nonetheless, this one drives, you can get a very good driver. Still really nice ones cost a lot more, but a good driver condition one is in and around that price.
so you're giving us crap for being boring. You have been the most predictable one of us all.
Well, hey, God's chariot.
A boring silver mid-sized sedan.
you know
20 years old,
nothing.
A
You-
true testament to being a car
God
enthusiast.
doesn't need Apple CarPlay. God is like,
God
nah.
doesn't
well, I'll
need
tell
to
you
have
what,
something
God
sporty
doesn't wear
looking.
white New Balances.
Yes, he's missing
Yes,
out.
but a Chevy
missing out.
Corvette owner does.
You guys are giving me a bunch of crap about this. I am the only sports car, only two-door car,
Yeah.
only car with a 6-liter V8. You guys have puny little ones.
How much power is in this?
394.
I am the only one to have cracked the 500 horsepower.
Your
Yeah,
car
but you
weighs
have
more
turbos,
than
that's
the moon.
cheating.
Doesn't count.
It's not. It's
Turbocharging
NA.
is cheap.
Yeah, it's lazy engineering.
Yeah. I got 6 more horsepower. That's all I'm saying.
6.
6.
That's
That's more.
It being
It's more.
American, yeah. So a full liter gained you 6 horsepower. Great engineering from GM yet again. Absolutely.
Manual,
It does weigh
2-door, 2-seat. It's a winner.
It does weigh less than the Carrera GT, though.
Yeah, because it's built of plastic. The whole car, including the cylinders.
Performance
All the
focused.
pistons are plastic. Your car's-
Performance focused.
Are you guys prepared for what's to come.
Well,
No.
what exactly is
Yeah,
that?
no,
Why
I
have you
have no
dragged
idea.
us out here?
Well, we have decided to buy all of these cars because they cost the same as the cheapest new car, a Nissan Versa. So, we are going to take all of our cars and do a series of challenges on a dry lake bed out in the desert. You are screwed. You brought your own car. And it's going to get dust and dirt in every crevice. So, we're gonna go to the lake bed. We're gonna do some challenges, performance challenges,
Where I'll win.
practicality challenges.
Hatchback, I'll win.
And we will, and we will see which car is the best. Is it actually true that the cheapest new car is better than all of these used enthusiast cars?
Good morning, kitten.
Hi, Felipe.
Morning, Felipe.
Hello, Doug.
Good morning, Nick.
Let's go.
Hello, Doug.
Well, hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
We're all here. We've reassembled with our cars. Are you ready for my challenges?
No.
I'm ready to win.
I'm sure you are, Nick. That's great. Well, we are going to go out to the desert and drive and do things. And since we bought all of our cars for around the price of the cheapest new car, I've added another challenger. And that would be this, the cheapest new car. A brand new Nissan Versa will participate in all of our challenges with us.
How unfortunate for them.
I'm even less afraid now.
You're not afraid of this beast?
Those 16-inch wheels? Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Well, you don't know what the challenges are just yet.
Well, if it's to have 16-inch wheels, I've lost, I guess, but...
All right, you guys ready to hit the road for our first challenge?
Right, bring it on.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Go.
Hope Felipe's car doesn't lose plastic all over mine. That would be irritating.
All right, I have the first fault of the day.
My fuel gauge says fuel gauge fault and it's flashing.
Does it display a level, though?
Displaying a level, but it's flashing.
And it says fuel gauge fault. So we didn't even get off of Fiesta Island before my car had a problem.
It's a good thing I'm in the pinnacle of reliability.
A pre-Stellantis Maserati.
It's no worse than
Post-Stellantis Maserati.
That's true. Not yet.
Undoubtedly, the best car here is mine because I have Bluetooth audio, heated seats and ventilated seats, a working infotainment system, a comfortable, luxurious, reliable car, and it's fast, and it's cool, and it handles well, and I think it was the cheapest of all of them. So this is the greatest car there is for this price point, and I'm thrilled to be in it despite the fuel gauge fault and the vibration through the steering wheel. I really truly think that as an all-rounder, my car is the best car here.
we're in a Corvette. That's wonderful. Power, 16 manual, and it's the only sports car here. So it's nice to be in the only like actual driver's enthusiast car. 2 seats, 2 doors, 6-speed, 3 pedals. This is great. This is comfortable. Goes through traffic on a highway. 1600 RPM in 6th gear. Comfortable, quiet, composed. But then if I want to, downshift, 2 downshifts, and then you're golden. This car can really, truly do it all. This is the car to have. This is the car to have.
So I have brought a 2002 E39 M5 with 184, almost 185,000 miles on it. And to be completely honest with you, it feels really solid. I've looked over this car briefly, and everything is very nice. Like, it drives really well, and critically, the engine is so nice. It feels so powerful. It feels not that dissimilar to mine, to be totally honest with you, in terms of its output. But the car in general is, cosmetically has some stuff, but mechanically seems pretty good. And so I'm very confident going into this. This car is going to perform well.
I I brought a Maserati Quattroporte, the QP5 as it's known to enthusiasts. I am doing a build series on Cars and Bits, so you've probably seen that. But if you haven't, bought it for 14 grand. It has 90,000 miles on it. But this is the final model year where they switched to a ZF transmission and they fixed the cam variators, which were the two fatal flaws that caused the values of these cars to plummet. So in other words, I think this one should be pretty sorted reliability-wise. The fact that it's already made it to 90,000 miles tells me the car's at least somewhat well built. It's not mechanically totaled or in a parts junkyard, so we will see. It's got a Larini X pipe, so that's why it sounds really good. And the motor is from a Ferrari 430 with a few tweaks like a cross-plane crank instead of a flat plane, probably to make the Maserati not quite as good as the Ferrari. But basically, this is the Ferrari sedan, hence the name Quattroporte, which is Italian for 4 doors. I think it's a pretty darn cool car.
Nick's car looks very good, but he's like flooring it and like the engine's making a lot of noise and he's really not going anywhere. He's just kind of stuck.
The worst car here is undoubtedly Filippo's. The C6 Corvette is, not only is it a bit of a one-note car, it's just not particularly well made, not very practical, loud, cheap materials. It's certainly not the one that I would want to be in.
Are there issues with the car? A couple, but they're minor. A little bit of a belt squeak. Don't know why. A little concerning, but it's fine. Glove box doesn't latch. Mirrors tilt down anytime you're parked for a little bit too long. If that's the only issue, that's not a bad situation.
So we have to predict how everyone will break down. Doug will run out of gas.
I will get pulled over for having invalid registration.
Kenan will probably break down due to E39 issues. And Filippo
Won't.
Now, the first challenge, we are headed to a retail store, big box, unnamed retail store, and we are going to see what can fit inside of the cars. Let's just put it that way. As the person with by far the largest car here, I think I'll do well. All right, we are here at the unnamed big box store, who we would name if they sponsored us. Correct. And we have our first challenge, which is a practicality challenge. Ooh. Oh. We are each going to buy something for each other that person must take in their car on the way to the desert, the rest of the trip. Nice. So we will walk around the store. We have a $100 spending limit, and we, for example, will determine what Filippo would like best to have in his Corvette.
Gift card.
He probably would.
I would love that.
That's not what we're gonna get him though.
Okay.
I'm thinking giant inflatable pool flamingo.
I think packing peanuts would fit nicely. Lots of packing peanuts. What should we get Kenan?
I think if we could find
There
a
is
ladder.
nothing you can get me that it's gonna be a problem.
Well, I
Nothing.
could think of something.
Look, I have a cowboy hat. It's perfect.
It fits. Maybe we'll get that for you.
There's no way you can get a bike for $100. That painting was $70 of a cow.
I still think that they're gonna have packing peanuts
What about-
here. And Kenan being a little OCD about cleanliness, like we gotta find something that gets his car really dirty.
That's what we do. We get in.
Mulch. And we open it.
Pour some holes,
Yes.
some holes in it.
Let's go. Or you want organic? Because organic, they usually use manure to provide the nutrients.
That's a good point.
What is this that you got?
I just thought this would be nice decor. Like hang
Kenan,
it from
or-
his rearview mirror. Go, blah, like as you're driving.
It's like a what? I'm sorry?
The fact that he doesn't allow water in his car is kind of insane. Like it's water. It'll dry. Flamin' hot party size, 2 for $6. Turbos Flamas. I'm sure I just said that with the perfect accent. Should we get them twin
Get
turbos?
3 of those turbos flammas.
Twin turbos.
All right, we're good.
Or should we get quad turbos like a Bay?
We need stuff that
Make that happen.
can't fit in the back seat. Because he does have a rear seat.
Oh, here we go.
Here we are.
So get Kenan in this.
Believe it, $24 for this.
That's what we do. We do the pink thing, the plastic container, and this. It'll be hard to put all of that stuff in this.
Agreed.
Is it?
It's not the most sophisticated wheel system.
Who is Filippo at his core, and what would he be afraid of?
Kenan, by the way, can I just shake your hand and tell you I'm a big fan?
That is revolting. Oh no. That's a hint.
We'll call this foreshadowing.
the Corvette, it's all like one chamber, right? So things that roll around in the trunk and make a lot of noise, well, he doesn't have like a separate trunk chamber to like soak up the noise.
Also, it's rough. What about something breakable?
The mason jars, it's a 12-pack is $12.99.
I mean,
so that's
dude, you could get 6 12-packs, unwrap them all, and just be like, good luck. I think that's what you do.
How much are marbles?
Turn them all into like maracas, basically.
It would take a while, though.
Yeah.
Turn them into maracas.
Hey, Doug, we got you balls.
If we do just fill his trunk up with balls, that's not
We
bad.
know how you love balls.
I don't think that's irritating enough.
You can get a frozen
They just
puppy.
like move around every time he brakes or accelerates.
I don't think that will bother him.
It's only
in the slightest.
$40. We can still get a lot of gallons of milk.
He'll just be listening to his soft Taylor Swift breakup music.
Look. That's what we need. The whole
I'm
thing.
telling you, I'm telling you, 25 gallons of milk
He's
is
walking
inconvenient.
around with a bunch of milk.
Well, it's inconvenient to load. It will start to
I
smell
just
as
feel
the day
bad
goes
wasting milk.
on. I don't feel bad wasting milk. Don't cry over spilled milk, Filippo. I think we should really
You know what they do to cows to make milk? What's more important, quantity of balls or quality of balls?
These two have decided that they're going to get balls instead, which is the wrong decision, and it's not going to work. It's
They're
not
gonna
inconvenient.
roll around. We won't give him packaging.
That will do nothing. Have you not seen how tarny is of stuff? That won't bother him in the slightest. This will do nothing. You're
We're driving
No
along.
line on 12?
It's also, it is also a Cayenne Turbo. He's gonna throw these in the back and not even think about it.
But then he'll roll
The goal was to annoy, and you guys have failed in my absence to go get carts.
All right, we've all shopped for each other, a little practicality test, and we will begin with Kenan. So Kenan, let me show you what we've got.
I'm very curious to see.
Pretty proud of this one.
My dear, sweet Kenan, who has been so protective of your car, even though it is not your car. We've got you some lovely treats.
Oh,
A bag of mulch. Nick, you opened this? How could you? Oh, God.
oh wow.
What a shame. And we decided to get you 2 of them, so they are indeed twin turbos. You also have some Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Again, the bag accidentally opened.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I got to wipe this off somewhere. Oh, shoot.
I will shove you less with
I'd
less
wipe
mercy.
it off on that sick merch, but I think I'd get in trouble.
Oh, Filippo, I can't believe you accidentally took the candy apples out of the... Oh, and that's just gone.
Oh, God damn it.
My Lord. Hey, that's good. Oh, God. I didn't even do it.
So anyway, Kenan, I'm
5-second roll.
I think you'll have no trouble getting this stuff into the M5. It might spill.
No, it's locked. No. I will throw this in your car that you own.
I'm going to eat it.
Kenan, if your fingers are sticky, have some Cheetos, because at that point...
Did you just vomit on my car?
It's a turbos.
He vomited on my car. Complete. All of your...
This is going to cost you like $10,000 at E39 source to fix.
I don't do cosmetics. You guys are irritating. I will put, no, go away or I will personally.
Can you put the candy apples in the mulch?
Oh, yeah.
No.
I don't want him to be able to tie it back. Right.
Inconveniently timed.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, good call on the bottom hole.
You ripped the bottom. Kenan, I think it's over.
No, I will break your hand. It's so drunk.
All right, Kenan, you've done a valiant job of proving to us that your car is practical.
We fed
Oh, my
the.
goodness.
We did feed some birds.
The birds are getting fed.
This is so charitable.
Nick, you're up next. What could you possibly...
Coolant
Oh,
oil.
detailing supplies. I'm going to get that caramel off.
This, by the way, is a giant car with a trunk.
Yeah, the trunk does not fit 3 golf
well,
bags.
what we got you, Nick, and by the way, this is $100 worth of stuff, believe it or not, is a 3-pack of these things. They do not separate. Sorry.
No way.
There are ones that separate, but unfortunately, we decided to get
There's no way.
So,
I
yeah.
mean, this alone will not fit.
That is correct.
No, we tried this. It didn't.
I mean, that kind of fits.
We should have gotten the 2-1. I'm so sorry, man. We went with the 3.
1 second. Oh.
That's unexpected.
That was, yeah, I didn't expect Nick to, oh my God, he's gonna like.
Oh, no, we're just gonna die right here.
It fits. There was nothing against this in the rules. I'm not losing.
You can't, you'd also just
You gotta
took
pick
out
up the
If you
plastic
guys
at
can't
least.
fit all of your stuff, just let me know.
Oh, that was his bucket. That was his bucket. Oh, yes. Soft touch.
All right, well done.
I know.
Well, I didn't expect him to do a WWE move and slam it into the ground. These two, while they sent me off to go get a car, I wanted to get you 25 gallons of milk.
Look,
Filippo specifically didn't want to get the milk because he didn't want to be wasteful.
That's
I
accurate.
agree this is a hard
I
challenge.
did care about, not throwing away
Cared
25
about
gallons
the
of milk.
cows and the milk more than annoying
I was
you.
worried about the cows. I think
I'm
Filippo's
okay with
worried
that
about the
reputation, to be honest.
This isn't even a challenge.
I agree it's not. The milk would have been something.
You wasted all these golf balls, you don't care about that?
No, we'll go golfing later. Tensions are running high here at the Cars and Bed set.
Oh, I'm good. Especially because I know Filippo's next.
Yeah, I am legitimately worried.
Although you claim your car is smooth, we believe that it is not. Your trunk is open to your passenger compartment, and so we bought 60 mason jars. I'm happy to help you.
No, please don't.
No.
Please don't. I would so much rather you did.
Oh no. Oops.
Anyway, good luck with the rest of them.
Man, this is like a maraca already.
Yeah,
It's like a
cowbell.
cowbell.
It really is. I can't believe this thing keeps expanding.
I can't believe it.
I am running out.
He's doing better than I actually think it almost makes it worse. And make sure to cover them so they stay cool.
Okay, that was our practicality challenge. I think we all did well. Everything, the Versa could have done all of that, and we did too.
I don't know. The Versa couldn't have jumped on top of a classic bed, but
That was unusual. But you guys all succeeded and passed.
Yeah.
for first.
My therapist will be happy. It's a lot of exposure therapy.
Are you guys ready for the next challenge?
What is it?
You'll find out.
Let's go.
All right, which one of these 4 cars here do you like the best, do you think?
Which would you take? I would definitely take the C6 Corvette.
Good choice.
Can we rank them? What's number 2, 3, and 4?
I want to go BMW, man, all the way.
All right, my
BMW.
man, Alan, my man.
You're not a
But
Cayenne
Maserati
guy.
and Porsche, I want to go Cayenne for number 3.
Oh, wow.
Maserati, for liability.
I gotta go inside and buy some accessories to put it over the top.
Yeah, I think we do sell some Chevy badges.
Do they have snacks?
10W, the only auto parts store in America that sells 10W60. Those Philistines have made it dirty, and I need something to help get it off. Let's see. Next little quick detail is probably good. And we're gonna need towels of some kind. What's the... That's... I think these are a better choice. Okay, I'm happy.
Ooh, vegan leather truck seat covers. They're crossing demographics here. You own a truck, but you're also vegan. Chevy badge. And a pink thing. We got a good haul here. And there's so much more stuff.
Well, my car has some issues. I never know when I might run out of fuel. Currently, my car says I'm at half a tank of gas, and it said that this morning when we left 150 miles ago.
And a Hot Wheel.
I think right there?
Yeah,
Put it in the spot that I didn't clean.
Well, you put it on it up here?
I think it looks weird up there, but you're fine. Throw it up there.
I feel like
Put it on the
right
car,
there is
Nick.
where a badge would normally go.
We're not.
Does that look equal?
This is low standards. You're putting a Chevy badge on a Maserati. Perfection is not.
the objective here.
Next to an expired plate.
And it got you no further points with Alan.
Hey, Doug, I got you a car that you should have brought. You
Oh,
actually wanted about enthusiasts cars.
an Audi RS6.
Wow. That's useful.
You sure you don't want this?
I think
I
that
kinda
really
do.
is for you.
It's definitely for you.
The rhinestones, to me, kind of.
That and the cowboy hat really does it.
It sends a message.
I am really impressed with the Cayenne overall, just as a general vehicle. On the drive up here, it really shows why I have been saying for months on our podcast and in general that this is such a great value. Driving up here, it's nice. I got a heated steering wheel, cooled seats. It's comfortable, adaptive cruise control that works great. Like, it's been fantastic. And in the practicality challenge, I fit some plastic balls in it. Then I get up on the mountain and I'm driving around and it feels pretty fun. Obviously, it's no C6 Corvette, it's no E39 M5, but it's enjoyable to drive this car and you're not really giving up anything in terms of practicality. And I swear these are reliable. This one's got 140,000 miles and still feels well put together with a surprisingly few amount of issues. And the issues, it has little stuff that's stupid anyway.
Found a Cayenne Turbo. Nice father driving his kids home from soccer practice. Wish they were using a little bit more of their 500 horsepower, but well, it's no sports car. It's no sports car. Oh, that V8 sound. So good. God, I need a V8 in my life. Growing my own, as one always should. And handling is great. Quarter is pretty flat. It feels very predictable, pretty secure. A little bit of body roll. I will say 400 horsepower is certainly, by any reasonable metric, enough power. Something rattling around back there, who cares? Might be a can on the back, whatever. What a great road, my goodness.
This is what it's all about. Curvy mountain roads, naturally aspirated V8, manual transmission, a car you can use every day or go and have fun with. And oh man, it's lovely. You know, I put a lot of money into my own E39, but that said, this car doesn't have the service history that mine does. And even so, it still feels pretty good. And I'm just stunned at how well these components have held up over 185,000 miles. I'll tell you what, Nick's car looks and sounds really nice though.
There we go, passing Cannon. Passing Cannon. Haha! Suck it, Trebek. I feel like sports sedans do best with nice long sweepers like this. You hustle them too much if it's an agility course, and long straights are just kind of boring and better for like Mustangs and Camaros. But nice constant radius long sweepers where an E39 or a QP5 is just gonna shine. I bet Cannon's having a great time.
Yes, the Nissan Versa is cheaper to buy, cheaper to own, etc., and it's not a real competitor to these vehicles, but this is where these cars really come alive and show why they're so exciting and so great to have. On a road like this, where they really get going in a special way.
A Versa might be a decent way to get around at a certain price figure, but if you want to have fun, an enthusiast car like this is really what you want to get. Oh, woo! Giddy up, E39. I've forgotten about the mulch. Well, we'll see how well my packing has held up.
Oh, the cans are rattling. Oh.
I just think this car is pretty good.
Hot jambalaya.
How many warning lights are on?
None, actually.
Oh, wow.
Other than my TCS off, but well, it was interesting that even with traction control off, it kept cutting power and being like, this is too much.
Is there a second off level?
Nick, it really looked like you were gonna lose your tires there.
So power steering, who needs it? You know?
I think it'll be
Is
fine.
it working now?
Nope. No.
Yeah, it is.
Nope.
Nope.
no power steering at all.
But once you're moving,
Wait.
you don't really need power steering.
Is there a fault? Oh!
It's
Oh my
just-
God, Nick, this is not no power steering. This is like,
You have brakes?
oh!
Well, I mean, we're parked. It'll move easier if you're moving.
So we'll show us that.
It's like the Countach.
Move backwards a little bit. I think if I turn it off and turn it back on, that might reset it. Oh, that seems better. Okay. This is just drift mode. There we go. I was so worried he's gonna do another drift. We're back. We're back.
Great!
Done.
All right, gentlemen, we have had fun with our cars on the mountain roads, and we did the practicality challenge, which I won.
No, I wouldn't say
You
that.
couldn't even find something to stymie my car.
I had an idea. Two other members of the group
All
did
right,
not.
now it is time to see how well the cars do in a very real-world scenario. We have just filled the cars with fuel at a gas station, and we are going to do a fuel economy challenge to our stop for the evening.
Yes.
Now remember, we're going against the Versa.
Thrilling.
And we're going uphill.
So, a fuel economy challenge, but that's not the only challenge that we're doing. An address has been texted to you for our fuel stop where we measure our fuel economy. All of our cars have navigation systems.
Yeah.
I see where this is going.
From the era that they were built in. Whoever can leave the parking lot first with the address programmed into their navigation system wins that challenge. I'm gonna win, you're gonna lose, and the Versa has Apple CarPlay. Anyway, is everyone ready? The second I say go, we run to our cars and start entering. The first person to leave wins this challenge.
Okay.
Ready? Oh, no.
Let it boot up.
I'm gonna turn on my car. Oh man.
No, turn on.
Still booting.
Load, load!
Still booting.
Barstow.
Enter destination.
All right, satellite's visible.
Gathering signal. Come on. There we go. Okay.
2, 8, 0, 0.
Or
This isn't bad.
United States, San Diego.
No. Back.
And come on. Calculating.
Oh, it's so slow.
Come on!
It doesn't exist.
Start route guidance.
For the whole alphabet to get to the numbers.
all right, I cheated a little bit.
And we're going. Yes!
The only next number is 4.
It doesn't agree that Barstow's a city.
Linwood.
Bars.
How do I know which Linwood road it is?
Barstow. Okay.
Okay.
California.
There's a number. Okay.
Yep.
No.
Now maybe we'll have better luck.
Are you kidding me?
Bar.
Okay. 2.
Stop.
It doesn't even come up. Oh, it doesn't. What if I can't enter it?
Okay.
Linwood.
No way, I beat Filippo. Oh, and Cannon. No way! Ah! I should probably put my seatbelt on.
2, 8, 0, 0. Okay. Let's go.
It's Linwood Road. Let's try that. Now we go, give me directions. Generating map. Correct guidance, not possible. Oh man, it must just not exist on the map. Instruction is on. Oh, that's terrible. It kind of gives me where I have to go. All right, we've started the car and off we go. That was painful. Oof. Good God almighty, what a horrible navigation system that is.
Okay. This is a fuel economy challenge. I did one of these against Kenan at one point and I beat him. This time I'm not going to take it quite as seriously because I have won, as far as I'm concerned, every challenge so far. And the car was the most fun given its practical, special nature. And so I think I'm a big winner. And I'm going to do the fuel economy thing, but I'm not going to go crazy.
I'm gonna go in manual mode and try to just keep it in 6.
In 6th gear, I'm doing 55 miles an hour. The speed limit is 70. So, you know.
This is how not worried I am. I will cruise speed of traffic.
Filippo is flying by me. That's crazy. Filippo, what are you thinking?
You're going 10 miles an hour
below the speed limit. It's not safe.
What are you gonna do next? Just draft behind a truck for an hour?
Literally drafting it. I'm getting good mileage.
So I'm just gonna draft. There's a giant truck in front of me. I have it stuck in 6th gear so that it won't rev up. But, I mean, look at, we're 19 miles per gallon now.
This is the opposite of every freeway drive I've ever done.
Getting passed by a semi-truck. But I'm getting 26.7 miles to the gallon. How thrilling, Filippo. I'm sure Filippo's just loving this.
I have some pretzels. I bought them at Costco.
Doug, is Filippo ahead of us or behind us?
He's ahead, and
I haven't seen him, so I think he's like gone ahead.
35.2. And a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous sky behind me. Oh, and to the side. God, how pretty.
Your destination is ahead on the right.
So we're here, and I am going to turn off. And now I gotta wait for the others, because God knows where they are. Welcome, welcome.
oh, sweet air.
Oh my God, did you not use air conditioning?
No AC.
Why?
I wanted to win.
You're not going to.
We'll see.
What did your gauge cluster indicate?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Driving extra far.
Oh, where is Kenan?
How was your drive?
Boring.
Because mine was at 68 degrees, AC blasting.
That's insane. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you.
Just you wait.
I mean, I was at the lowest RPM. I was shifting into neutral on hills.
You were shifting to neutral.
Wow.
You know that on cars of a certain vintage, that's no longer a thing.
Dude, it would drop down to 800 RPM.
Fair.
Where's the Versa?
I
the
have
Versa's
Kenan, and Kenan is a ways behind.
That's not that far. He's right off. That little service road I thought about
We've
taking.
been here for 10 minutes. Versa's here. Oh, they came the back way.
That's really weird.
Where they came from, we don't know.
Okay, here we go. Let him cruise. If I were him, I would turn it off right now.
I know, I did. I just did the last section. Kenan, why are you so late?
Because it's boring. It's a boring challenge.
I was bored.
Boring and it's slow and it was all I hated
How
it.
slow were you going?
So 55. It was 55 the entire
55 the entire time?
How many trucks passed you?
All of them.
My computer said 29 miles per gallon, and that's like...
Well, that's pretty amazing, honestly.
It's amazing, but it's also not even what the Versa
most-
gets city.
It's really between you and me. Don't you agree?
I think it's just me.
All right, what did they get? What did you get? Oh, yeah, yours is the worst by far.
Can I show you guys something? Because I'm actually quite proud of the miles per gallon that I achieved. Average fuel economy, 35.9.
Wow. That is amazing. What did yours all say? Mine said like 32.8, 32.7 when I stopped.
28.
So yeah, 28.
It's hard.
Very overdriven.
Dude, it's an incredibly fuel efficient car.
That's amazing.
And also, I was going 65.
Do we have a number for the Versa?
Oh my God.
Versa got 51 and a quarter.
Yeah, but you were going 30 miles an hour. It doesn't count.
And he was behind me the whole time.
You thought you were going to beat the Versa?
No. I'm not calling that impressive. It's a small car with a 4-cylinder. That's a V8 and got 36.
This is amazing. I was saying boomers are always like, oh, I got 35 miles on a vet.
They did.
They do.
They do.
They do.
They
But
really
again,
do.
I'm wrong. Wow. I'm impressed with this car.
It is amazing.
But so finally you've got a challenge victory.
And practicality. I have the extra weight of glass.
Tomorrow, next week, we have more challenges, and they're performance challenges, and I will win them all like I won the first several today.
You won 2?
I won practicality and I won technology. I won practicality. You couldn't find anything at Target to beat me, and so I will be victorious tomorrow as well. Okay, now we're gonna go to where we are going to sleep tonight.
I know. A hotel, I hope.
We'll see.
What does that mean? Okay.
Why are we here?
Because, gentlemen, it's time for the final challenge of the day. We're going to sleep in our car.
No. No. I have a Corvette, and there's a lot of cans. They're not comfortable.
Well, that's too bad. Nick, you're going to be able to sleep with your plastic things.
I've logged 6 hours in that car, and I'm done.
We've made it to the desert, and it is time to sleep.
Look, I love the E39 M5. It's great at many things. A hotel room? I don't know about that.
These are our accommodations.
Can I sleep with you in the Cayenne?
I'm just kidding. We're staying in that hotel right there.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
better.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
So, Doug, where are we going?
Today we are going to a dry lake bed in the desert. It is the ultimate place to test for automotive performance. And so we will.
Doug, are you still feeling pretty confident about winning this thing? Now that performance is more of a
Judgment factor rather than strictly storage space and fuel economy.
I'll tell you this, I won the technology challenge, I won the practicality challenge, I'm certainly winning the comfort challenge.
And I think my car's the fastest too. So yeah, I think we're gonna, and my car was the cheapest, it should be noted. So I think we're gonna walk away with Doug the big winner, like always.
My car was cheaper. I paid $14,000.
It was only cheaper on a technicality. Counting? Is counting the technicality?
Is reality the technicality?
By the way, my fuel warning gauge light is back on.
Even though we filled it yesterday, obviously at the gas station before we left, it's not showing full, and it never has.
I have no fault codes, and the power steering's still mostly there, so I'm not too worried.
I do have to admit, there is one flaw with the E39. I do have a vibration right around 55 miles an hour, which I believe is indicative that the thrust arms are starting to go.
Yesterday I had a little bit of an oil pressure issue. You expect it to fluctuate in hard driving. This is fluctuating more than I personally think it should, but I also haven't driven the car hard. This might be just normal for this Corvette.
Oh, and there it is. The lake bed.
That looks so cool.
Gentlemen, ahead of you, you see the dry lake bed, where we will test our vehicles for their ultimate performance capabilities. Ha 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 ha!
What primitive road have you brought us to, Doug? They don't pave the roads leading to a dry lake bed. Remove the giant boulders and rocks.
Oh.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the jars are becoming a little bit of a problem.
Yes!
When I bought those jars, this road is what I had in mind.
Oh, part of my mirror's come off.
Christ. What is the line to take?
We've both gone over the rocks. Oh, that is something. He is so nervous right now.
Oh.
So, we've done the practicality challenge, the fuel economy challenge, the technology challenge. We've driven the cars on the road. Now it's time to really enjoy the used performance cars for their main benefit, performance. And I'm very curious to see how all these cars do lined up next to each other in some fairly traditional performance tests. I have a suspicion this is where they'll really pull away from the Versa, assuming they make it. Well, hello, gentlemen. We've arrived at the dry lake bed, and we've lined our cars up in perfect order next to cones with checkered flags. I'm sure you have no idea what we're about to do.
Not even a guess.
Well, it's a drag race. We are all going to race our cars in a straight line to see who is faster, which will be me.
I got a Ferrari Drive V8 here, so I think I'll give you a pretty good run for the money.
I have the only sports car.
Yeah, but you're an unconfident person who's never drag raced. There is no way.
If you were next to Nick, you would also be unconfident.
I agree with that.
And admittedly, being next to you, being next to Nick makes me nervous.
So, who do we actually think is going to win?
The Versa.
The Versa is going to participate, and I have to say, Kenan is so careful with his M5 and so anxious about the potting soil spilling in the trunk that I think there could be a last place drag race here.
I gotta be honest, I thought about it on the way in. I think contents may have shifted during flight there, but we'll see. But I think I can take the Versa. I think I can uphold M5 kind and beat the Versa.
All right, you guys ready to drag race?
Do it.
You ready to lose?
No.
No.
Well, you're gonna.
All right.
Let's go.
All right, we're about to do a drag race. Now, I've done a lot of drag racing in my day. As a kid, when I was 16, I used to drag race at Bandimere Speedway outside of Denver, Colorado, time drag racing on a quarter-mile strip. Did it in Atlanta, did it in Philly. I've done it for videos. I am pretty confident in my drag racing abilities.
Never drag race. Legitimately scared, a little bit nervous. This isn't how I drive.
I'm really focused mostly on just making sure the M5 gets there safely, as it has to be protected. But truly, I think the most interesting part of the race to me is if I can get the launch right, it'll be between Nick and I.
Just going to stand on the brake and stand on the gas when we get the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh yeah, way out. Yeah! Cayenne by a mile. They're not even close. They're not even close. Oh, they're 20 car lengths behind.
I lost traction at the start. I came in a little too hot, so Doug won. But I feel good about second.
Absolutely destroyed them. Absolutely destroyed them.
Okay. You know, that went pretty okay. Behind Nick and Doug, well ahead of Kenan.
I definitely want to do it again. I got that slipped way too much off the line, so I would definitely like to do that again.
Absolutely destroyed you guys.
Oh, of course.
I lost traction at the start and spun the wheels, so you got a nice early start I couldn't come back from.
Nick, I think I can take you.
I got way too much wheel spin off the line, but otherwise it was fun. I beat the Versa, so I'll take that.
The thing about drag racing is it actually takes quite a few tries to get your start right, and I knew these guys were not going to launch well. It's an unusual surface. They're not used to drag racing. Two of them have manual transmissions, which adds a whole other element to a difficult launch. I was actually surprised when I first started. I got some wheel spin and traction control kicked in a little bit too, so I probably power braked a little too hard. I probably had the revs a little too high. Honestly, I think the best launch on this surface at this track is to just floor it. Although, frankly, I think I would have walked away even if all of them have had perfect starts. I was 5 car lengths, 6 car lengths ahead at the very end.
All right, I think I'll do much better this time. Definitely a learning curve on number 1, so we're gonna try traction control on and ease into the throttle a little bit more, but I really just feel like I gotta get a jump. I would have been pretty competitive with Doug had he not gotten the early start, so just not screw up the jump, that's all it is.
Well, round 2. So again, strategy is I'm gonna do sport mode. I'm gonna leave DSC on. I've turned off air conditioning. And we're gonna see how it does. I'm just gonna try to get as much traction as I can right away and then go for it.
Okay. Traction control, I've discovered, has a competitive drive mode. Doing that. Goal is just to really see what I can do.
All right, now this time, because we had some traction issues last time, I'm not gonna do the power brake start. Instead, I'm just gonna launch it from idle and go for it. I'm still very confident in sport mode this time. Forgot it existed last time, but I'm ready to go.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Bye-bye. Oh, strong launch. Much better than last time, and I'm gone.
The Maserati's fast.
Took way too long for the traction control to hook up.
Another victory for the Cayenne.
Dang it.
Wow. Left the M5 in the dust.
How does it feel to just lose to the Cayenne on every single thing we do? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
The M5 when it gets going, it really gets going. But I just can't quite catch that damn Corvette. Ugh.
Well, you all lost. Another grand victory for the glorious Cayenne.
I beat Kenan, though.
You did beat Kenan, that much is true.
Get off. Ridiculous. No, don't use that.
I would never Kenan.
Bullies. Bullies. Get off. They don't get to sit on the M5.
The Cayenne, not only did it win, but it won going away. You were not even close.
I'm quite annoyed by it. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of saying it was driver skill. I think your car weighing so much more held it planted for traction. I was slipping until second, maybe third gear.
To do the drag race.
We know exactly when we were slipping till.
Oh, yeah.
There's no guessing what gear could we do.
There was a lot of slipping.
Yeah, there was a lot of slipping. There was a lot of slipping.
The first time, it was just pure, like, just went
Kenan,
right to the red
it
light.
wouldn't have impacted you. You were 5 cars back regardless.
How about you just admit that you're slower?
Your cars
are
faster.
slower.
Your car's
You're
faster.
slower drivers, and the Cayenne is the best
But-
car for every challenge.
We all beat the Versa.
That is true. We all beat the Versa.
We think.
Yeah.
We don't know where it
Even
went.
Kenan.
It was so far behind, it's hard to tell.
Are you starting to think that maybe the Cayenne was the perfect car
Maybe
for
I
this?
should go buy one for myself.
Aren't you worried that you were just bored? Like, we had fun. I think you were just listening to Jimmy World and just being bored.
Jimmy
it's like going
World.
from stoplight to stoplight in suburbia. Is what I think your experience was. We had fun.
I had a good
We had
time.
sports cars.
I had so much fun.
You had fun losing?
Target a wall.
You're insufferable.
So true.
But I will give you this. It is impressive that car can just do it.
Yeah, it's not slow.
That's
for sure.
And it did it every time. To be clear, we did like 38 runs to get all the camera angles, etc. And I won every single one of them by the same massive margin.
There's a few I was less
Kenan lost all of them.
But our launches got substantially better.
But you lost all of them.
You guys should have practiced launch before we went. Unfortunately, you didn't, and I am the victor again. All right, gentlemen, it's time for our next challenge.
Okay, what is it?
You guys have been talking about how you have performance cars that perform.
we
So
do.
our next challenge will be to test your car's feel.
What is, like, feel?
Feel.
No, they're gonna hurt. They're gonna genuinely.
Like that?
No,
Stop touching it.
Not like
Not
this.
like that.
Not like this.
Got
Nothing
it.
to do with that.
Set the alarm off.
I feel an M5.
The way we're going to test feel is by covering up your speedometer in your car, and then we're going to drive down the drag strip, and you're going to have to end at 60 miles an hour. If your car has the feel that you're looking for, you'll be able to easily feel what the 60 mile an hour mark is. And if your car is a floaty boat of an automobile, then you won't. We have covered everybody's speedometer, and we have covered your heads-up display. So you will not be able to use that either. I'm sure Kenan knows some weird way in the infotainment system. If you tap on the upper right corner 4 times, it'll just play your speed.
I do know a way. I'm not gonna do it.
You're not going to do it. You're not going to do the speed chime.
Yes, there's one that exists.
Oh, you can set a speed chime. I could too. But we're not going to do that. Instead, we are going to see what happens when we feel our cars. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Someone out of the feeling up mine.
No, it's fine.
No, just go.
Feels like.
All right, let's just
Feels like there's a couple bags of mulch in the car.
All right.
Probably check on this.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right, ready?
Should we go?
Yeah, go ahead. It's hard to know.
Hard to know.
I got no idea.
Literally no. No, he's going a little too fast, I think, right?
You know,
He's at 60 now.
No, higher.
it's so hard to know.
He kept accelerating.
I don't know.
He did just keep going.
He did keep going. Well,
No idea if that was close or not, but it felt ballparkish, maybe. I don't ever drive 60.
The one thing you can guarantee is he'll disobey whatever you tell him to do.
How hard is it?
Well, I don't know.
I know, but
How did I do?
we don't know.
we don't know. We're gonna find out all of them at the
It
end.
feels like, I mean, that felt like 60ish. You can feel based on the transmission shifts, like, okay, I should be in about like second or third, and like you can kind of hear the RPM. So like,
Right.
I think I'm within 5 to 10 miles per hour plus or minus, but I've honestly have no idea. I could be massively wrong.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be hard.
Yeah.
It was hard for us.
We have
Back
no
here,
idea.
we have no, there's no reference points. You don't see like trees or anything. So it's
Yeah,
hard.
yeah, no, we're in the middle of the desert, so
Right.
you got nothing.
Yeah, okay. All right, well. Okay. Kenan, you're up next.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it. With great pleasure.
You ready?
I'm
Anytime
ready.
you want, launch it.
All right, here we go.
Launch it. It's Kenan. Oh, that is a launch for Kenan.
Oh, he didn't take it to the top first. What a mistake. But maybe he knows that the top of second is. Oh, he's not taking the top of second either.
So he's just cruising.
This is just how he drives around town. If you've ever driven with him, that is how he drives around town.
I think there's about 60. I think that was actually a little low. If I had to guess, I think that was probably about 57, maybe 55, something like that.
What do you think?
I think I was just shy of 60, or like really close.
Like
but not-
59 or?
I think 57, something right about
Yeah,
there.
57 or like 38.
No, it was
If,
definitely.
if you think you were going 57, did you consider accelerating?
I did, but it was too late, and I was already in. I need to know based on the gear where I am.
I know, I
And
can't
it's-
believe you didn't just take it to the top of second. Don't you figure second is probably like 61 or something?
I can't. I couldn't remember exactly what the top of third I know is over 100, but I couldn't remember.
But don't
top of
they
second.
usually do the second gear as 0 to 60? They put the second gear right on the other side of 60 so they can.
Not always. And
My-
so then I could have gone down the da red line.
Yeah.
I guess, but like, I can't hurt the car.
Don't you want to win? All
I'd
right,
rather
well,
not hurt the car.
so that's 2 down. You've done it, and you've done it, and we have no idea what's going on. Now it's Filippo's turn.
Go.
All right.
I bet you he looked up his shift points before this and is going to take it to the
Look at
close
it.
to the top of second.
Look at that sneaky.
Yep,
Yeah.
he
Set this
cheats
something.
more than anybody I've ever played games with. All right, Filippo, you ready?
Can I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
It's not the.
Okay, he launched it enough that he doesn't do the skip.
All right. Okay. Feels slow still. I gotta accelerate more. Feels slow actually. All right.
That seemed like it could be in the ballpark. It was faster than you, Kenan.
Yeah, no, that was more plausible, I think. Both of you guys were too slow.
Like that he put it on the parking brake as if it's going to roll somewhere.
You had to put the car in reverse before a little bit. It's quite something.
Oh, that's the.
Right
Okay,
here.
how do you think you did?
I thought it was slow. I kept
Really?
accelerating because I just couldn't tell.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh,
It felt
it looked,
slow.
It looked to me. It
Close.
looked better.
Looked better than that. I will say, you guys were talking about where redline is for his car. I know that at the end of each drag race, I had just shifted to third because I have a red line of second.
Oh, really?
So I know that the top of second is
High.
high.
It's
in
not
the
60.
90s-ish.
Yeah, interesting.
So I can't use that gauge.
Sixth is probably an overdrive gear for his car, so it's
Well,
Okay.
yeah. Based on his fuel economy, it sure is.
maybe 50.
That's right.
It's a
That's right.
4-speed, really. Just like in 71. Okay. So you don't know. You did, but you think you did well. It looked faster to me. I don't know if that's
Too
better.
fast? Just fast?
I don't know. I have no idea.
You're next.
Okay, let's do it. All right, here's my plan. I know the Cayenne Turbo goes 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds, so I'm gonna blast off at launch for 4.5 seconds and then just let off
and just hold 60. No problem.
We're ready.
Ready.
At your leisure, please waft down the road.
And
in discomfort.
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000 and a half.
Do you think that he was doing a 0 to 60 time and then going to
Yeah, he's lost too much speed though.
60. That feels pretty 60. Yeah, I like that. Maybe a little too fast. I'll take it.
These are not the right conditions to set a 0 to 60 that would be printed in a magazine.
But also, it's then hard to keep it at your same speed.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that probably helped though, because he would have gradually creeped up.
But he seemed to do this.
yeah, it seemed like he
hit
slowed
it,
down. a little
maybe,
bit.
and then he slowed down.
To be entirely honest, have absolutely no idea.
The camera team is texting me the results right now.
Okay.
There is a GPS tracker in the cars that we couldn't see. I have the information right here, and it is
Interesting.
Nick, 58 miles an hour.
Whoa, close, Nick.
Kenan, 57 miles an hour.
I knew it. I said 57, and it was 57.
Doug, 61 miles an hour.
Wow.
Wow.
They're just closer than you.
Boom. Right now, Doug is winning.
Darn it.
Filippo, 60 miles an hour.
Well done,
Yes.
Filippo.
That is
Shot the middle.
wild.
I can't believe that. I can't believe we're all so close.
Notably, I won the fuel economy challenge where you need to know how to maximize your car's performance in a different way and hit 60, which is the exact speed I was going for that entire fuel economy challenge.
That's probably how you know. You spent all last night going 60.
No, it
I
didn't
can't believe I got third by going 58.
By 2 miles an hour.
Yes.
I feel bad for
That
Kenan.
is crazy.
I know by 1. And I
You
knew
only
it.
3 off, though. That's insane.
I am stunned by this.
I am stunned.
I thought
by
he was
it.
going 70.
The funniest part is we're all sitting here going, you know, that one was too fast. That one was too
That one looked way off.
We were right about Kenan.
They were the same.
We were right about
You
Kenan.
can't tell the difference between 3 miles an hour for 1,000 feet.
I said I did 57 in the car, and I did 57.
You did say that. Unfortunately, not with
Unfortunately,
the
not
challenge
quite enough. Yeah, but
Wow.
I do. It proves I know my M5.
You do know
very
your
well.
car.
You do know
I
your
can't
car.
believe those were all so close.
I am quite proud of myself because I was going 59 right before. I was accelerating. I bet it was a 61 right after. Nailed
Hit
it.
it right on.
Because I am excellent at this.
Boom.
And I know my car perfectly.
He also knew, a little too much, a little too
A little too slow.
Gotta get that fuel economy. Backed off.
Yeah.
Well, you have
Worked for me.
proven that you can really feel the sports car. Although at
Sports
1
car.
mile an hour behind, the Cayenne Turbo once again makes it a perfect, almost perfect showing.
And as
But not
usual in
perfect.
great tradition, I was the slowest.
And Kenan is the slowest. Okay, well done, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Here's how this is gonna work. I am gonna go out and set the very first lap time in the Versa, which will be our baseline. Pay close attention to the Versa's time because it might get dicey for you.
Yeah.
You get 1 lap. 1 single lap, and I don't want you to come and be like, I need another lap because all these reasons and some chips fell into my face. I don't want any of that.
I promise no excuses. If I lose, I will admit defeat.
Wow. Yeah.
However,
All
I'm
right.
not planning to lose.
Prove it.
All right, on to the
go.
Versa.
Let's go. All right, I've got a stopwatch.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, this is slow.
Mighty start from that 4-cylinder.
Oh, it hasn't shipped. CVT means he has no
Oh,
shifts.
this thing is not designed for this, but I still think I'm gonna beat Kenan.
Well, he's just going. Okay.
I'm saying this, never driven the track.
Hard on the brakes.
So the dust is going to be a factor even in that car.
Oh, man. Come on, Versa, come on, Versa, come on, Versa. Go, 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 go. Come on, Versa, come on, Versa.
Now he's coming back into the dust cloud.
Oh, there's so much dust. I have no idea where I'm going. Okay, we're lined up for the slalom. We're gonna do it. Go, 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 go. And into it. Into it.
He's pushing it.
He is pushing it.
He
Credit
wants to
him.
beat Kenan. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's absolutely what it is. And here he comes. And across the line.
Oh, yeah. Parking
there we go.
Poorly done, though. Poorly done.
We got to do that too, Filippo.
I
Right?
will.
All right.
Welcome back.
How did I do?
3 minutes.
The true time,
Yeah.
49.95 seconds.
49, crack 50. You won't. No, I have actually no idea what you're gonna do. And that car feels so slow that if you guys don't beat it substantially, then whew, are you ready to be next?
Yeah, I better go next so I don't forget the lines.
I'm afraid you already have.
So I might have already cooked all the power steering fluid I had left, but we'll
let's find out.
We'll
That's
send
fine.
it.
Manual steering, you get more car feel.
At speed,
Right.
it's fine. That's how us cowboys drive.
Go,
Well,
all
giddy
right,
up,
here
Nick.
goes.
Let's giddy up.
Giddy up.
Do you understand the course?
I visualized it in my sleep.
Not failing to do it correctly
The course
will
and
be
I are
disqualifying.
If you mess it up, I'm not giving you another
I
chance.
know.
You're DNF.
Confirming receipt.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, sounds so good.
Oh, he's taking the other line. He's taking the other line. I went right of those cones.
Yeah, that was a weird decision. Man.
Man, that's a lot of dust.
I can't see anything.
Can't see anything. We have no idea.
That was
if it's
how it
right or
was
not.
in my car too.
We no. Nowhere near. We were noting though that the last section there, power doesn't help you that much. It's really tight.
Yeah. There's a lot of noise and he hasn't.
Oh, no.
He went around the wrong way. He went around the wrong way. I knew he was going to do it. I knew he was going to do it.
Classic Nick.
I'm curious what time, but
I can't see it. Ah, there it is.
What? He is totally
What
lost.
line is
He is totally lost out there.
This part's correct.
Turn signal camera.
He's signaling.
Here he comes, though.
He's going the wrong. Where is he? He's in the middle of the desert.
Nice.
Stop there, please. Nick, you went the wrong way. You
No
idiot.
way I did.
You did.
No.
You didn't. You weren't
I did
supposed
it
to.
exactly how you did
No,
it.
you did not.
I 100%
You were on the
did.
wrong side of that flagpole.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. We all agree, and I just ran it. You went on the. For some reason, when you went out, you then went on inside of one.
You
and
did a
then all the
figure
way
eight,
out
but
of the
it's
other.
not a figure eight. Basically.
We'll have to rewatch the tapes.
Why did you end up 50 feet off the start-finish line?
Well, because I just wanted to get
You know
on
what?
this gas.
That little stunt out there, not paying attention, has cost you dearly. Your time was
47.37.
You
so
were
you're
2 seconds off the Versa.
I couldn't see that first
couldn't
cone.
see.
And you did it wrong.
Couldn't see.
Yeah, it was challenging.
I specifically said you do not have any excuses and you cannot get lost and you get one lap. I said all this. It's on camera.
And you got lost.
I'll have to rewatch it.
No, you don't need to. We all agree.
Knew you'd get lost. I ran it with you. I ran it with you. You were sitting next to me.
He's watched it 4 or 5 times now.
That's right. Oh man.
Hey.
Well, at least
whatever. I'm still in first.
At least we can count on.
You're disqualified, but you are in first otherwise.
At least we can count on rule-following Filippo and careful Kenan not to get lost on the racetrack.
I think Kenan should go next.
Kenan, are you ready?
I'll go next.
Three, 2, 1, go.
Oh, traction control, cut power.
Still gonna be faster than Nick.
Wow, he's rain out first as he should, I guess.
Wow, he
he's
rains
gonna hit
out.
cones? No.
Nah,
I hope someone else messes this up.
Nobody else will.
no one will.
I think his carefulness will actually work to his advantage.
Yeah,
This is a
it's a
technical
little
track.
slidey course. Not as much dust as Nick. It seems like it takes so long over there.
It does. Oh,
Nope,
correct
he's
direction.
doing it right.
Yep. The slalom will be a challenge though.
Now this is the hard part.
Because
He's
could-
coming on this side of this cone to the right.
got his
Yep.
headlights on.
He's doing it. He's doing it right.
Headlights are helping.
He's doing it right. He's going looks slow.
Oh, the slow look.
What's he at?
Oh man, she's pushing. Go on, go. Woo! Giddy up, go, 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 go.
Slow exit.
Go!
Unfortunately, he decided to not accelerate till the very last second.
Man, dynamic stability control. It takes away all the fun.
Well, you should turn up.
I should have turned it off. But it helped me in some situations.
How was that? Did you have fun?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'd like to do it again, honestly, just for fun. But
Well, you can't.
How do you think you did?
I think maybe right around the same time as Nick. Maybe a touch of it.
Okay, so the Versa was 49.
I didn't get lost.
Yeah, no, you did it right. You did the track
you are
right.
not
You did
disqualified.
the racing line. I did the slower line faster.
He should be DNF entirely.
100%.
So
Disqualified for sure.
the Versa was 49.95. He was 47.37. You were 48.44.
Oh, so I went
I got you by a sec.
Yeah, because you cheated.
yeah, you are
I
disqualified.
did not gain an advantage. In fact, I took a disadvantage by
I
taking
think
the
you
wrong
probably did take a little bit of a disadvantage. You were just off the Versa's pace. Meanwhile,
Let's go.
you're now up. You think you're going to do better than both of them, don't
I
you?
sure hope.
You're in a sport. You've been telling us it's the sports car. It's the only.
I think we can all agree that if I do poorly, it's me, not the car.
Like, I just want to preface this.
It's true with all of these, though.
Because you think you're going to do poorly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go find out.
Randy Popes could do well on all of them.
Yeah, Randy Popes would lay down like a 31.
In the Versa.
All right, next up is Filippo. Kenan, you ready to call it out?
Yep, a lot of confidence. We'll see what he's
A lot
got.
of confidence. The only sports car.
Yeah,
What if Filippo loses to the Versa?
There's a pretty good chance. All right, ready?
It's Filippo.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ooh.
Bad launch.
No,
Cool.
that's an okay launch. That's an okay launch, as long as he can keep it going here. Yeah, it's better than slipping and losing that speed.
Now he's
During along.
Wow, he is moving. He seems fast. Oh, he's off the gas way too early. Way too early.
I jumped off early, too.
I was on gas until I was on brake.
Yeah, the Sentra's a little different driving dynamic, though.
Well, it's a Versa, so it's
You're
got a
at like
performance.
100 in a real car by then.
Maybe. Oh my God, you really cannot see the cones at all.
This is tough. There's a lot of dust.
You can see, yeah,
Oh, he's
you
very
can see like
nervous.
me where you've got to slow down just to find the course.
I just went for it. I pointed the car straight and just waited.
I can't see a thing. If he can see it,
I can
that's
see it
impressive.
now.
Oh, he's seeing it. Okay. He's doing it. He's doing it.
He's doing it.
Little sliding.
Like he hit it there.
Floor it.
Oh,
Floor
he
it.
hit that one too. Oh, he's
Wow.
Oh, wow.
How'd he do?
We'll find out in a second.
Oh boy, he's gonna hit one of our cars. He still thinks he can do a power slide with
I know,
traction
with traction control on. With all the aids on.
Oh Lord.
Someone who listened to instruction.
No notes.
Well done. It looked great. I don't know what your time is yet, but it looked
fun.
It felt fun.
How did he do?
You ready?
Yeah.
All that noise, the sports car to beat them all. 49.3.
Wait, what was the Versa again?
Versus
49.9. Honestly, I had a lot of fun, and it was quite slidey.
You lost
purposely
to
so.
me.
I had fun.
Are you guys all ready to be beaten by the Cayenne again? I have no doubt I could beat these times. I really do.
I bet you're under 45.
All right, you guys ready to lose to the Cayenne again?
Sadly, yes.
Boom!
I mean, move the Corvette.
So, well done, Filippo.
All right, now, you know, my window doesn't work really.
Yeah.
So, but I'm ready. Is everybody ready?
What a good movement.
3, 2, 1, go.
Slow.
It's a little
Not slow anymore.
Not
slow
now.
anymore.
Wow, dang.
It actually sounds decent too.
That is.
He's gonna have to brake hard.
Let's go hard. Let's break. Oh, I'm losing it. Oh, man. That was fast, but also, like, not good. It was not tidy.
Oh, okay, he's going around.
Oh, he hit it. He hit it. That's got to be worth something.
Man.
Penalty.
That is a penalty. 5 seconds.
5 seconds? Yeah, I think that sounds.
I can't see a thing. Ah! I'm way off.
Hit that cone. Hit that one too.
Oh, yeah, that's
Completely cheated.
nice power slide. So he's got to be considerably faster than everyone, but
Not yet. We'll wait for him to come
No, I
back.
would like to see it. Let's
Come
see.
back.
Well, obviously, the cones, he didn't go around the cone. He went over the cone.
I think we as a team need to decide exactly
I
how
think we need to watch the
disqualified
footage there to see if he was on the right side of the cone or not.
Quite literally went over the cone.
We don't even know where he is.
No,
He's lost. He's in a plume of dust.
Yes. Our lungs are now full of carcinogens.
I think he had fun though.
I think he looked like he was having fun.
Yeah.
What happened?
I couldn't see.
You hit everything.
We should have done the water truck. I couldn't see anything. I didn't see the cone, the first
You could
slalom
tell.
cone,
Yeah.
until I hit it.
But then you also ran over the second cone and the third cone.
I also ran over the inside of that sign. I literally couldn't see until I was past, and I took a crazy line to the first slalom cone because I had no idea where it was. I was just driving.
But then the second, third, fourth cones you could see because there wasn't dust.
The second cone I could barely see, but the third and fourth.
Third and fourth, you chose violence.
Yeah,
Well,
the third one you just ran straight over.
Car got a little squirrely. Anyway, I bet I hit a 43, right?
That's infuriating. Yeah, 43.26.
But you didn't go around. You didn't slalom. You crashed through the cone.
Game over.
Kenan won. We can all agree. You two are both disqualified.
Thank you.
Why is he disqualified?
He went the wrong way.
So I will take that.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Congratulations,
Filippo.
Kenan.
I'm glad you came in second in these two.
It was a very odd handshake.
This is like Max Verstappen beating Lewis Hamilton at the last
I'll take that.
championship.
Well, gentlemen, our challenges are complete.
That was awesome.
Exciting.
We've done practicality, fuel economy, technology, drag racing, slaloming, the covered speedometer thing.
And I have emerged victorious in virtually all challenges.
But not all, by any
virtually
means.
all.
No.
We have determined one thing, although I still think that my car is the best, despite that I didn't win much with it. We all can agree that for the money, we wouldn't take a Versa. We would take something else.
We can also agree that the Cayenne and the Corvette, as the only cars that have won any challenges, are better.
The Cayenne is better, yes. After 3 days of grueling filming and exercise for our cars, we can say without question that we would buy the modern used enthusiast car on carsandbids.com instead of
Oh, I love that.
Instead of the cheap, new, boring commuter car.
Absolutely.
This is good consumer advice. Never mind the fact that my fuel gauge has broken and my driver's power window doesn't work.
Look, there's some concessions you may have to make, but if you want to look cool and you want to have something awesome, well, that's the price of admission.
Yeah. And I think it's also, this is a nice blend for everyone, right? If you need practicality and the extra space, you get the Cayenne. If you want a sports car, you get the Vet. And if you're a refined gentleman like Kenan and I.
When this challenge was proposed, Kenan was like, I'm getting an E39 M5. And we tried to talk him into other cars. I'm getting an E39 M5.
There's no point.
And that's how it went. And when we do the next challenge, I have a suspicion I know exactly what. We should make it like you have to get V12s.
Yep.
You have to get cars that operate underwater. He'd be like,
car for 100K, he will buy a 100K E39 M5. It's just inevitable.
That's exactly right.
It is interesting to drive all these cars in some fairly legit endurance tests.
It was great.
And have some fun. And see how well they perform. Well, we've all done well, and I congratulate you all, and especially I congratulate the Cayenne Turbo.
I congratulated as well.
Which did the best.
Nope, get off of the car, someone will take this home.
Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.